Okay, I want to talk about connecting an RYG11 to a Crestron system or computer. Now, one way to do it is to use a Cat5 cable, connect it to a PS4 DB9 module, connect the other end into the RYG11. And then I can plug this in and it will light up and get power. And I can hook in the computer. I'm just using a computer for the demo. And I can send commands. RLY at A enter key. I have to hit the enter key every time. Otherwise it won't accept the next command. So that's one example. Now sometimes I want to use phone cord. So the advantage of a Cat5 cable is I can run long distances. I can run 1,000 feet with that. But let's say I have a small system, I don't need a long cord, and I don't want to have Cat5, but I want to use some RJ11 phone cord. So I have another kind of cable. This is just a regular RJ11 phone cord. So I'm going to use a different device. I have another device here, it's a PS1 DB9. Now the difference is this has got RJ11 jacks on it and not RJ45 jacks. So the difference is the distance is limited. I can't run 1,000 feet with this cable, but I can run 50 feet. So my limit is the distance. So I'm going to connect this cable, and I got to make sure it's the right kind of cable first of all. Now this cable here, both tabs are facing the same direction. The yellow wire is on top, and I turn it over. Both tabs are facing the same direction. The black wire is on top. So that means both are identical. This is called a crossover cable, and that's the wrong kind of cable for this application. The cable I want to use has both tabs facing inward when the yellow wire is up, or when they're facing both tabs up, the black wire is on the inside, the yellow wire is on the outside. So one end is reversed from the other end. So when I connect this PS1 DB9 to the RYG11, I have to use what they call a standard phone cord, or a phone cord that's crossed between the transmit of the PS1 DB9 and the RYG11. Now I'm going to plug in the computer to the DB9 connector. I'm going to plug in power, and I can power this from either end. But keep in mind that my distance is limited because I have a very small phone cord that I'm powering this with. But it works great because the phone cord is smaller than a Cat5, takes up less space, and sometimes is more convenient depending on the application. Now I'm going to send a command, RLY at A. The light comes on. I have to hit the enter key afterwards to terminate the command, otherwise it will not accept the next command. So if I type in RLY at B, if I type in RLY at B again, nothing happens. But if I hit the enter key first, type in RLY at B, the yellow light comes on. Hit the enter key to terminate the command, RLY at D. Hit the enter key to terminate the command. Now RLY at lowercase p turns on the beeper. And this stays on for a very long period of time. So to terminate that beeper sooner, I just need to send it another command for whatever length I want that beep to be on. If I want it to be on for 1 second or half a second or 2 seconds, I need to send another command to terminate that beep, and anything can be sent to it except another lowercase p. The lowercase p would extend the command and keep the beep on for even longer. So let's say I wanted to turn everything off. I could send RLY at A to turn on the green light, RLY at to turn it off. So I can't usually type as fast as this thing goes off because it goes off in 2 or 3 seconds. But when you're using the Crestron to send commands, a single button press turns into a quick command that you can respond quickly with. So this is another way to use a connection from a computer to an RYG11. So generally I recommend using Cat5 cable, but sometimes you may want to prefer to use the phone cord.